YouTube, it's Above Average Cody, and today I'm going to teach you guys all about awareness in the Halo Infinite ranked arena. And I'm going to start with probably the best tip I have that has severely helped me with my overall awareness, and something I've found really helpful in teaching other people awareness. And although this is kind of the main tip I use to go off of when I'm trying to be aware and kind of think about where I should be moving on the map with or without my teammates, the important factor to remember is there are a lot of different things that go into awareness. It's a very hard thing to teach, but with this one little detail in your gameplay, you can start to look like a more experienced player than you possibly even are. And now that first tip, guys, is to look at your teammates. And that sounds very silly because many of you possibly lower in the ranks think, I have to find the enemy. I have to run towards the enemy. I have to kill the enemy. I have to dominate the enemy to win the game. And although to many of the aspects that is true in terms of playing ranked, where you are going to find you have the most success, the best positioning, the best team shots is how you play off your teammates. And the first step to playing off teammates, guys, actually for me comes when you die. When you spawn up, you need to look over at your teammates and you need to see where they are. Are there any up? Are they all up? Are they all dead? And you can pretty much play out how you should move around this situation just based off this little aspect. And don't you worry, guys, I'm not just going to sit here and talk over gameplay for this video. I have examples. In this first example, guys, I spawn up and try to play around my teammates the best I can, and it works out pretty well to some extent, which we'll talk about in a second. And I'm going to show you guys a detail where I choose to not work around my teammates, and I get punished very, very quickly for it. Now, let's just open up this little situation here, spawning up in 1 second. You can see we're on Solitude here, Strongholds. I see I have two teammates down by the B point, so I'm going to go down, move towards them, and try to help them. I'm also going to eat up this angle because you could see Bandos was up here going towards A plat, so I am playing very much around my teammates. I drop down below. I'm instantly gifted with somebody weak. This is one of the main perks of playing around your teammates. That is, they are probably fighting somebody, and if they are fighting somebody, hopefully they're hitting bullets and putting in some damage, which of course my teammates here are. And I'm gifted with not only an assist, but I'm able to help my team take down that player and try to reset the B point here, which we are able to. Brent actually goes down there on the left, so I'm able to look around, throw a grenade here, put in some shots up top. And now both of these teammates that I came to help have actually died. And with awareness, I know that if they are dead, I am the last one down there because, again, Bandos is up on A plat, so this could be a problem for me, and I realize that, so I try to start backing up to cover, but too little too late, I actually end up dying. So you can see, playing around the teammates, being aware of the situation, I was pretty much able to judge the entire situation going on, and I barely saw any enemies. Just looking at my teammates, I was able to see and also predict in live time what was going to happen in that situation. And we will come back to this in a second. But first, we're going to look at where playing around my teammates went wrong because I didn't. So spawning up here in 1 second, this is the same game. This may even be the next life after that one we just witnessed. So I see Brent and Corn Sucks, which is actually Eli here, right in front of my vision, down by bottom posters or soda, if you want to call it, and pretty much all the way across bottom mid. I choose to play off of the angle and more towards Bandos here in a door. So I'm going to play up top here, guys. So no help, no teammates. They're all away from me. Pretty not the best play. I thought I could maybe sneak A here, but you could see I am now met with the enemy of team play, and that is the 1v1, which if I win this, it's a really good decision. But obviously, I do not. And if you lose this, this is a very bad decision. I lived up for maybe, 5 seconds there. I offered my teammates little to no information. Although I can tell them there was an enemy on A, there's nobody there to help with the damage. So this guy is going to just go in the corner, and he's going to just regen his shields pretty much. So I got no helpful information. I put in 0 helpful damage, being this kill's not going to get cleaned up. And I lost the gunfight, obviously, so we're not capping A point. Complete waste of a life, solely based off the fact that I just did not play around my teammates. Again, I went for the hero play. I chose to play off of them. and it ended up being a bad play. So again, even though I was indicated which way I should go based off seeing my teammates, I chose to play off that angle. Bad decision, bad awareness on the situation. And again, even though I could have won this 1v1 and turned it into a good situation for the team, I didn't. So it's one of those things that is very 50-50. And as much as possible, you want to avoid those 50-50 1v1s. Unless you're lucid, then you can kind of take whatever gunfight you can. And I am not. So this was a bad decision and bad awareness all around for me. And now back to the better situation where it kind of went right playing with my teammates. I can better show you guys and walk you through how to use this as awareness. So again, you can see that little flick I take to the left. That's actually to check and make sure where my teammates are, right? So that little flick I take, and you can actually use your death cams here too to plan and see where your teammates are, but that's a complete topic for another video. Spawning up, I take one little look to the left. Brent and Corn actually kill this player here. So I know I don't really have to run directly towards them. They just killed the enemy there. There are two of them there, and they are very good players. I know that they can probably take on whatever's about to come their way. So I'm going to try to take an off angle that still is towards them. I'm not going to go all the way up at A, jump top gold, and be like, oh, I wonder if there's any enemies out here. No, I'm going to go down and try to secure what we're trying to control, which is the B point. That's where the pressure's coming in. And I know that by the way of the gunfights being taken by my teammates. Bandos is obviously over here about to jump top A. And by seeing that, he's going to eat up that angle. However, there is no current pressure up there. Bandos is not in a gunfight. However, again, Corn and Brent are down in a gunfight. So I'm going to go and eat up this huge angle between them and see if I can help anybody out. Which, again, I am gifted with an enemy directly in my line of sight. My teammates down there are already shooting at him, and I'm able to help them in the best way possible with an assist. It could have been a kill, but that kind of would have been a kill steal there, I guess. I did very little damage there to help, but helping nonetheless. Team shooting is the best thing you can do in Halo Infinite rank, no matter what rank you are at. And now here, again, both teammates are up. I have one go down, so we're going to collapse and try to clean this guy up. Eli actually kills him, and then I see an enemy up top, so I'm going to snap up, put in some damage, but I'm not going to give him too much where I'm going to die to him. So you see I jump back behind Silo here to get my cover. And now here, I see Eli die. So Eli down, Brent down. I am the only player bottom mid, which means the enemies are coming. Without even seeing the enemy, it is safe to assume they are coming. Because again, they want to attack this B point. They now have no opposition between them and the B point. So I know for sure there is about to at least be one enemy right here. So I need to make a move where I can live up as long as possible so that Bandos, my other teammate up on A, can maybe help me, or I can buy time for these two to come and spawn up. However, I'm kind of out in the open. I hesitate a little bit. The better play probably would have been to get back behind Silo. But you can see I do regret it and try to get away down back driveway, with driveway being a wide open shot for them. And I end up going down. And now there are two enemies on the B point. So you can just see from this situation how much info you are able to gain just solely off of your teammates. That is why this is the biggest tip for awareness that I can possibly give you guys. It has been life-changing in my gameplay in just about any lobby I'm in. Either it's my diamond lobbies or my teammates' Onyx lobbies, and it's just the most helpful thing ever. So use your teammates to dictate where you should be going off spawn, how you should manage gunfights, what angles you should take, and really just about where every single enemy is. This is a major role in where enemies are spawning too, because again, if there were enemies dead in the respawn screen right now, just based off where we are, it's safe to assume they're going to spawn C, back truck, back hotel, or even maybe up by A door. So just looking at your teammates through the walls here can very well dictate where the enemies are. There is so much info to be gained and so much of how you should be playing the map to kind of learn off of just looking at your teammates. Very simple concept. Not enough people do it, but do it, and I promise you your awareness is going to increase pretty much tenfold, and that's how you know basically what is going on the map. Now, just have to give a shout out to all the other things you have to be looking at here. You have to look at your kill feed. If you're not always going to be able to turn and look over and see that Brent is in the respawn screen, sometimes you're going to have to look at the kill feed and see hey, I'm a teammate down. There's only 3 of us on the map. I have to be careful. Or once Eli here dies, look at this kill feed. Now I know we have 1 enemy dead and we have 2 teammates dead. The enemy has the advantage on the map. I also recommend, Eli actually recommended this to me, so shout out to him. Make your text bigger. You have to pay attention to this kill feed. Other things to pay attention to, time, guys. We've all been in that situation in Oddball or King of the Hill where it's like, do we play objective? Do we play time? You have to pay attention to that. Also, pay attention to your equipment. This is something I do not do enough. What grenades do you have? What equipment do you have? What guns do you have? You don't want to drop your BR to pick up another wall weapon when you already have one. These are all very important parts of awareness here that you kind of have to take it all in, put it all together to kind of paint the entire picture of gameplay. Although it's very easy to just run, look for enemies, react, run, look for enemies, react. That's a very checkers way to play Halo Infinite, and Halo Infinite is very much a chess game, guys. So you have to think ahead. You have to be very aware and looking at your teammates, and everything that's on the screen is what's going to turn you into a better ranked player, no matter what rank you are at. And guys, that's pretty much the bare bones basics of what I've been doing to vastly improve my awareness on this game. And again, just looking at my teammates has been the most helpful factor for me personally. And I just kind of want to encapsulate that into an awareness video for you guys. So hopefully you can start shaping your gameplay to kind of a more advanced level, like I've been trying to do. So yeah, I hope this video helped you out, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Trying to keep the uploads going every single day. We stream 5 days a week. We're back to the morning streams, which work out better for a lot of people, whether you watch at work or home. So hit that sub button, guys. Leave a like on the video. It helps out a lot. Feel free to leave a comment. Any other awareness tips you may have, leave them below. I'll leave a heart on it so other people can get help from the comment section, as well as this video as a whole. Then, of course, guys, channel membership, super thanks to like support monetarily. It also not ever so much as a content creator, but please do not feel like you have to. But that does it, guys. Hope this one helped you out. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next video.